Hi everyone, my name is Richard Millington, the founder of FeverBee, and welcome to the first ever episode of Community Platform Wars. This is going to be a new series where we're going to take a deep dive into a lot of the top community platforms out there today and really try to get a sense which you should be using and which you might want to avoid. I hope you enjoy. The truth about Salesforce Experience Cloud. The Salesforce Experience Cloud, or Community Cloud, was launched I think in around 2013 as an addition to its Service Cloud product. And since its launch, Salesforce has gone through a period of very rapid growth by leveraging its existing customer base and offering community as an integrated feature, which means that today, Salesforce is generally one of the top 6 platforms alongside the likes of Chorus, Insight, Intelligent, Higher Logic, Vanilla, and maybe Discourse as well. But having worked with Salesforce communities numerous times, it's important to note Salesforce is completely different from the rest of these platforms. So let's dive in and explore exactly what makes Salesforce different. What makes the Salesforce community platform unique? Salesforce is fundamentally a customer relationship management platform, CRM platform. It helps businesses manage and analyze customer interactions throughout the customer lifecycle. It's very versatile and comes with a huge ecosystem of tools and features for sales, customer support, marketing, commerce, and probably much more. This means that unlike any of the other 5 companies, Salesforce didn't begin as a community platform. Community is actually a very small part of what Salesforce offers. The community product has been built upon its existing customer portal infrastructure. And this has some small advantages, and as we're about to see, some very big disadvantages. What's great about Salesforce? Salesforce communities are widely used by top brands, so surely they must be doing something right. And what is that? Fundamentally, I think it's 2 very specific things. One is integration. Salesforce is excellent at providing a single record where every user's activities can be stored and the data used however needed. You don't need to worry about meshing different people or systems together if they're all on the same system. If you use Sales Cloud or Service Cloud, it's easy to create a seamless experience for your members. You don't need to worry about integrating accounts and data, etc. This is by far, by the way, the biggest reason why many large organizations choose Salesforce today. The second one that comes up a lot is security. When the security requirements are high, Salesforce tends to thrive. The organization is built around high security requirements. And a very frequent challenge at large organizations is getting new vendors approved. You can usually be quite confident that Salesforce will be approved. And I hate to say it, but that's pretty much it. There really isn't much else I like about the Salesforce community platform at all. What's not so great about Salesforce? Where do we even begin here? Very few people I've spoken with using Salesforce Community Cloud today want to be on it or chose to be on it. Usually they inherited it from a larger Salesforce multi-year deal, or they're required to be on it by their company. I'll tackle some of the most common issues with this. One is complexity and customization. Salesforce lets you choose and customize from various templates pretty easily, but it's incredibly limited. Many organizations find the platform has been oversold. Theoretically, you can do whatever you want on it, but you'll need to spend a huge amount of time and money getting it to look the way you want. It's also very limited in terms of UX functionality. That's why most Salesforce communities tend to look the same. If you want to customize it, you can, but it's going to consume a huge amount of your time and a huge amount of your resources. The second is analytics and reporting. Yes, you can pull reports from Salesforce, but they're very poor. Like most things, you'll probably need to build a custom reporting structure to get anything good from it. Again, this costs time and it costs money. 3 is Salesforce is actually really bad for SEO. It's not designed for SEO. The URL structure is terrible, and a lot of questions don't tend to surface at the top of search results. Even if they do reach that first page, they're often outranked by other platforms. 4 is a bad user experience. Whenever we've tested a Salesforce experience against other platforms, members find it far more difficult to figure out Salesforce. They get confused more often, they find it difficult to log in, and they often struggle to achieve their basic goals. The design and experience are poor and generally quite outdated. And 5, the platform itself is painfully slow. Salesforce communities take a long time to load. Each component loads individually. It only takes an extra second or two, but it's a very visible and very irritating second or two. 6 is that ideas and knowledge base are primitive at best. Salesforce Ideas reached its end of life years ago, and it's no longer managed or updated. The knowledge base too is incredibly out of date. Put simply, out of the box, the platform was poor. To get it up to anywhere near a decent standard, you'll need to invest tens of thousands of dollars, potentially even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even the main Salesforce Trailblazer community doesn't use the Salesforce Experience Cloud platform. It's a 100% customized version of Chatter. And perhaps my biggest concern with the Salesforce platform is that it never seems to be a priority for Salesforce. Major updates to the community are few and far between. If you look at the roadmap, there's very little on there for the community platform. More than any other platform, Salesforce seems quite detached from the industry and quite far from the pulse of customers' needs. Should you use Salesforce Community Cloud? No, not if you have a choice. The Salesforce Community Platform is falling farther and farther behind its rivals, and it's relying upon its excellent integration and honestly a very high-performing sales team to keep pace. And this can only work for so long. It doesn't matter how well the integration works if you then have to work twice as hard to retain your members. If you have the freedom to select any platform you want for your community, there aren't that many scenarios where Salesforce would be our first choice. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions at all, you can leave them in the comments. And as always, let us know your thoughts. What's been your experience using the Salesforce Community Experience Cloud?